Hey, what's up, guys? Mr. Dixon, Gregory Dixon, the go-to guy. You see it in the background. You see it back there. Go-to guy for all things real estate. Southern California, DRE number 0125 1802. Got a good podcast coming for you this morning. We're going to talk about it. Are you playing the game? Or are you getting played by the game? As you know, I'm going to break it down like a fraction for you guys. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. We're gonna definitely break that down like a fraction. We're gonna start in about, what are we looking at? We're gonna start in 2 minutes. We're gonna start the broadcast in 2 minutes. Give people a minute to check it out. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube channel, the go-to guy. Mm. Something about that music from the 90s make you move the groove a little bit. Mm. Shalimar. Mm. Mm. Get my notes and everything together for you guys. 1 minute, 1 minute to showtime. All right, all right, all right. Like Kevin Hart say, let's go, let's go. What's up, guys? Gregory Dixon, the go-to guy, coming to you live from Southern California, the West Coast, the best coast. Hey, listen, we're gonna talk about it today, right? Are you, you, are you playing the game or are you getting played by the game? I'm gonna ask you again. Are you playing the game or are you getting played by the game? Oh, you don't know what I mean? The game. What's the game? The game of life. Life is a game. Are you playing to win? Are you playing to lose? Are you getting played? Are you playing others? The game of life. Are you playing the game of life, which is to win, of course, succeed in life, or are you getting played by the game? Make no mistake about it. There is a game being played right now on a global scale in this world. There's a game being played. And the game is is mental and it's dominated by economics. And the more you have, the more you can do, and the more you can better your situation, and the more you can better people's situation around you, especially your immediate family, right? But make no mistake, the game is being played every day, all day, and day, any day, right? And you either plan to win, you either have a plan for your life, or you're gonna fit real nicely, and someone else is playing for your life. Most people don't understand that, but it is what it is. Right now, you look at the world. We're gonna look at the world stage, and then we're gonna look at uh, the local stage. Right? We're gonna look at the world stage. What's going on in the world right now? Okay, war in the Middle East. Right? That's the dominating topic right now. War in the Middle East. Before that topic dominated the airways, it was war in Ukraine, right? Okay. Before that topic dominated the airways, it was uh, the political uh, war for the White House, right? And and it was Donald Trump, right? Then before that came along, it was COVID, right? So now I want you people to understand something out there. Mayor Amschel Rothschild said it best. The best time to invest in any time and the best time to buy is when there's blood on the street. More money is made and created during times of chaos, famine, war, any type of upheaval, revolt, great tragedies. That's when all your money is made. Money is not really made in peacetime and everything is so wonderful and the flowers are blooming and the sun is shining. Money is circulated during those times, but it's not made during those times. When money is really made is in times of tragedy, times of despair and war, because people that have the money make key investments and they buy stuff at rock bottom dirt prices. Okay, you remember 9/11, right? When the towers in New York, when the planes ran into the towers in New York and the towers fell, right? Right. What do you think happened to airline stocks? Airline stocks plummeted, rock bottom. It went from $100 to 50 to 60 to 50 to 40 to 30. Some of them got down low to dollars. Some of them got low down low to cents. And now people that had large amounts of money bought these stocks at rock bottom prices. Let's say you had $1 million, right? You had $1 million, and a Delta Airlines share was going for $1, and you bought 1 million shares of Delta Airlines stock, right? If that stock is actively trading right now for $127 a share, and you held that stock, you would have $127 million for investing $1, right? So now, what about the people that had 10 million to invest and buy these shares and they know people gonna eventually fly again? It's not gonna, that's just one scenario of how money is made during a tragedy. You know, a lot of people out there don't know that we have these wars now, Ukraine, Middle East, and wars are a big source of money for a lot of people. That's a big game that's being played because most people don't even know there are stocks that you can buy that cater to wars, that cater to that. If it's wars, you're going to make money. So now you have a war in the Middle East, you have war in Russia and Ukraine, you got upheavals in all different kind of other places, and that's what it is. And also, wars create distractions. Wars create distractions, and I'm going to get back to that part when I talk about on a local level or on a national level in the United States of America. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna bring you back to that point. Matter of fact, I'm gonna write that down. Talk about wars affecting us in the U.S. in the USA, right? Because a lot of you think because we're not technically at war or we're not over there fighting that oh everything's fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. And we're gonna talk about that, right? You know, the game is everything. Every the game is being played on an economic level more than ever. So that's why when I do podcasts and I'm a real estate investor, real estate mogul, real estate agent, whatever you want to call it, and I preach, scream, shout it from the mountaintops, invest in real estate. And that's the reason why, because you got to have something that's going to create wealth for your family that's going to make more money. And if you buy investment properties and invest, and over time, you will make money. And you'll be able to leverage it, play Monopoly, use one, buy another, use two, buy three, that type of thing. That's why I'm always preaching that, right? But the game is being played, and it's more on an economic level. The world is slowly but surely becoming the haves and the have-not. There is no middle class. It used to be the rich, the poor, and the middle class. It's the rich, the poor, and the not so poor. That's what it is now. It's not no middle class. So the game is being played, and you got to recognize game when it's in your face. And it's being played. And a lot of times, um, a lot of us we so uneducated, and we have done with so little for so long that when we do get something, we don't think about investing and putting that money to work for us. We think about immediate gratification. What's the things I wanted to have? What 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 do I feel that I just been missing out on? Right? No greater example in the world was shown than during COVID when the government was just printing money and it was uh, PPP loans and EDD, unemployment assistance, unemployment, and EDD, and everybody getting checks every week, and nobody working, and everybody just getting endless amounts of money, and some people was getting 20,000, 40,000, $100,000, $1 million from PPP loans, and the majority of those people, and that's not a ethnic thing. I don't care black, white, or candy stripe. Majority of those people have nothing to show for it. People that got 100,000, $1 million, 20,000, 40,000, they have absolutely nothing to show for it. They didn't start a business. They didn't buy property. They didn't even fix their credit. They didn't do nothing because they got a lump sum of money at one time, and money does not come with instructions. Money does not come with instructions. So you can have a person can give you $10 million right now. And if they give you that $10 million, where you at mentally, you're gonna be broke because you don't know how to manage. If you broke right now and a person give you $10 million, you just gonna go out and buy a lot of stuff, instant gratification. You're gonna go buy some nice cars, you're gonna go buy a home, probably buy your mother and father a home, that significant other of yours, you're gonna spoil them, you're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff that you feel you always wanted to do for your kids. The money investing gonna be the last thing on your mind. It's gonna be spend, 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 spend. Everything going out, nothing coming in, right? And that's what happened during that time. People got large amounts of money and had no management skills. Let me give you guys a jewel right now. If you got a pen or paper and you're watching this podcast, write this down right here. I'm finna give you a precious diamond. I'm gonna give you a second to get you a pen. I'm gonna take a sip of my Mr. Right coffee. Can you see my Mr. Right mug? My Mr. Right coffee. I'm gonna take a sip. I make the best cup of coffee. I won't tell you the creamers that I use because they're not sponsoring me. So I can't do that. But if you guys got a pen, here's the diamond I'm finna drop on you today. Money, money does not solve money problems. Management does. Management of money solves money problems. And the reason why I say that is because the majority of us, we make enough money. The majority of us, if we would really sit down and do an accounting of all the money that comes in, even if you just work a job, even if you just work a job, and there's nothing wrong with working a job. I don't know where the world has gotten into this. I'm finna be this entrepreneur and I'm finna set the world on fire. Hey man, you can have a dream, but the rent is due every day, and the rent costs on that dream. It got to be financed. The dream got to be financed. You got to get the money some kind of way. Work a job, stack your coins till you can invest and do what you need to do and make the moves. Cause all this getting it out the mud shit, it's gotta stop. You know, I digress. Money solves that instant gratification problem. I got the money. Oh, I can go do this. I can go do that. Oh, I want to do. Oh, I want to go. Man, I did a rant during the pandemic. I did a rant. I drove down Rodeo. A friend of mine told me, man, you won't believe what's happening on Rodeo Drive, man. They got a line outside the Gucci store, the Louis store, the Dior. It ain't even called Dior. It's Dior. The Dior store. Every designer store on Rodeo got a line. MCM. I'm like, no. I went and drove down Rodeo Drive, man. Hit Santa Monica, made a left on Rodeo, came down Rodeo Drive from Santa Monica to all the way to Wilshire. And I drove slow. And I was angry, frustrated. I damn near wanted to cry, wanted to scream at everybody out there. You can't be this stupid. You out here just spending all this money, and they got a line, man. They had a line, and it wasn't, even though it's just shown in the media, and it's the world opinion that blacks are the most financially irresponsible people on the planet. That's the image that the world projects of black people. But I looked in that line, and all them lines, I saw some black people. I did. I saw a lot of black people. And I saw a lot of Latino people. I saw a lot of Asian people. I saw a lot of white people. I saw a lot of Indian people, right? I seen everything. White, black, and candy stripe. I seen everything in that line. Spending that money because none of these people had financial literacy. They had no management skills. They had all got big lump sums of money. They had stopped taking, in California, they was giving you the EDD benefits on a Bank of America debit card, right? The stores in Beverly Hills stopped taking the cards. They stopped taking the cards. And people were just coming in there with gobs of cash. Everybody I saw walking down the street had big shopping bags, big, huge shopping bags. I'm like, man, this shit is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, straight up ridiculous. No management skills. When you know better, you do better. But lump sums of money, you know, without the financial literacy, is a disaster. And that's what happened. Because now all the people that got that money, they broke. Majority didn't buy property, didn't fix their credit, didn't start a business. And the sad part about it is most people they always say this right here. They always say this right here, right? Well, why won't you start a business? I don't have no time. Well, why won't you start a business? I don't have no money. Well, during COVID, that's all you had. The whole country was locked down. You had money and time. And you still didn't do it. So what does that tell you? That the money and the time was never the problem. It's the mindset and the education behind it to do it. You ain't have neither one of those. That you need that more than you need money and time. You need the educational wherewithal of how to do what it is that you want to do, right? And financial literacy, how money works. Now, I go back to say, um, you playing the game or you getting played by the game. Okay, so the government prints up all this money, hand it out to all the people, right? The people turn around and all they do is spend, 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 spend. That benefits the economy. That benefits the people that own all these shops and all these stores. So you got played. Then at the end of the day, you broke. Had you took that money and invested it and made money with it, you'd be up right now. This is why I don't understand the government of the United States of America is dead set against reparation for blacks in America, foundational black Americans, people that are descendants from slaves. The government of the United States of America is, I don't care what they say, it doesn't take this long. If you want to give somebody the money, you give them the money. As you see, we have no problem giving Ukraine money. We have no problem giving Israel money. We have no problem giving Japan money after we bombed them off the map. We went over there, built them back, gave them money. We have no problem giving the Indians of America after we totally almost wiped them off the face of the earth. We give them money and some land after we took everything from them. We give them, push them to a compound, which is better known as reservations, and then we give them money, right? And make no mistake, we've given out billions and trillions of dollars to every group, every ethnic group that's ever been in America, other than black Americans, other than the descendants of slaves. So if America wanted to give reparations, they could have been done that. They are dead set on doing it. And my only argument is that I think COVID was a tester to see, if they were to give money out for reparations, hey man, honestly, with no financial literacy, no money management skills, the money that they give out will be right back into the hands of the people that gave it out within a year, 2, 3 years, depending on how much the money. I mean, let's say if it was a figure like $100,000, so they might have that back by the end of the month. Some people ain't gonna make it 30 days with 100 grand, with all these delusions of grandeur in their head, and all these, being pitched to all day, every day. That's what marketing and advertising is. You're pitched to all day. You don't know you don't know what to buy. You told what to buy. You told what's hot. You're told what's good. And you're told over and over subliminally, so you believe it. And what your eyes see, your heart believes. So that's what you're told every day. So I really don't think that the reparations will come, just because if nobody's really fighting for it on a political level, nobody's really fighting for it. They tell you, "Oh, we're gonna do a study." That's a lie. You already know what it is. It's nothing to study. When you bombed Japan and you went back over there and built the country and you gave them money, you didn't have to do a study. And I dare say nobody's more bombed out and depleted than the African American community in the United States of America. Period, point blank. So, if they wanted to give it out, now would be the perfect time because they get it right back. But I just don't see that coming, and that's part of the game that's being played. It's like a hungry dog. You keep putting the bacon in front of them, A dog, if you're a dog trainer, give him some bacon, he'll do whatever he wants you to do. Same with hungry people. Give them a little bit. You ain't gotta you never let them get full. Give them a little bit, keep them wanting more, and keep them with the hopes of getting more. That's how the game is being played. You know, education wise, you're not taught how to make money. You're taught how to be an employee. You're not taught how to be a boss. You're not taught how to be a business owner. You're taught how to be a worker. So that's the level that's played on the education field. And if any of you out there got children and you sending them to college, please make sure your child go to college and get a degree in something that pays, in a skill that in a profession that they can use. The second they walk across that stage, they can start making money. Don't spend 4 years of your life learning something that you can learn from a YouTube tutorial every day for an hour. Just saying, right? But like I say, are you playing the game? And if you're playing the game, are you playing to win? Are you putting yourself in the best position to win? Or is the game playing you? That's a serious question for every person watching this podcast. You know, you need to share this with somebody you love, share this with people you know, spark a conversation with people in your household, with your children, and realize that the game of life is being played every day. And are you playing to win, or are you being played? Do you have a plan that you're working, or are you working inside of someone else's plan? Right? You need to ask yourself that. You know, this podcast was just to spark, just give you a spark. You know, throw a little gas on your fire, make you think. You know I always talk about real estate and making money, but guys, let's be honest. You can make all the money in the world. If you don't know how to manage it, you're gonna be broke. That's the greatest jewel I could have gave you today. But you know, sit down with your family and discuss this. If you're a man and you got a woman, or you're a woman you got a man, sit down and discuss this with your significant other. You know, baby, this game of life that we playing, are we playing to win? Are we playing this game of life, or is this game playing us? You know, and make your next move your best move. All right. Hey, that's my podcast for today. Gregory Dixon, the go-to guy. I hope you guys found this informative. I hope you guys like it. I hope you learned something from it. You got something out of it, you know. And like I say, just ask yourself, the game of life. The game of life. Are you playing the game of life to win? Are you playing the game, or is the game playing you? All right. That's it for today. Next podcast, Thursday night, 7 p.m. We're going to talk about this $1 million challenge I got going on. We're going to talk about some properties that are on the board, and we're going to chop it up. You guys tune in, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Peace.